here is another episode of Behind the Spotlight, and I am so happy to welcome Michela Pace, my really good friend, my ex-colleague, someone I look up to at our stand at SBC. Mich, thank you so much for coming over.
Thank you for having me, and I look up to you, I think. Or it goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways, and I am so happy that we managed to stay in touch after working together at Swint. Actually, talking about your career, you started at Swint as an intern. You did great in your internship, then you progressed your career to marketing manager. Can you walk us a little bit through your career and how it all started, and maybe to share some tips for anyone who is looking into progress in the career in marketing?
Yes, so it feels ages ago, to be fair. So started off as an intern with Swint approximately 4 years ago. I was still studying marketing, so I just wanted to get a bit of experience in the marketing side of things. So it was in the product team actually, focused on gamification, tournament tools, and then quickly, a few months later, I secured a full-time job with Swint, but I still wanted to continue studying, so I just continued my master's in digital marketing full-time with the full-time job at Swint, so it was juggling a bit of the both. And then again, it was still within the product team, and then a year later, Tereza wanted me to join her team, but ultimately that's where I wanted to be, in the marketing team. So I progressed to marketing executive. 2 years later, just focusing on merch, events, game campaigns, very small team, so it's like we're doing mostly everything, basically a jack of all trades kind of. So, and then 2 years later, I moved to marketing manager, and then approximately half a year later, I joined the team of GameOn. They're an incredible team, and I just love working with them. So that's it in a nutshell.
Mich, I am so extremely proud of you, and you were right. I've always wanted to get you to my team. Eventually, we managed. We formed a very small team at Swint, and you did such a great job. And those are the years I really like to remember.
It was special.
Same for me. Now when you are at GameOn, can you tell us a little bit more about the team? How big is the team? Is the Fractional CMO division, right? How does your day-to-day look like?
So basically, GameOn has been running for more than 20 years, but the CMO fractional division started a year ago. So the idea was basically companies that don't afford a full-time CMO or don't need a full-time CMO is for us to step in and lead the marketing of the company. So the responsibilities vary a bit depending on the client. So we can either step in for an ongoing time, just as a marketing department, or it's for a short amount of time if there's a merger and acquisition and they just need to focus on marketing for a short amount of time. So usually with a new client, we start off with a bit of a discovery process. So looking into what they're doing marketing-wise, what works and what doesn't, and align a bit with the internal team on what they want to actually achieve at the end of the day. Because something we really focus on is that marketing brings actual results. You actually get results with it and commercial results. So then after that, we then plan a bit of a strategy on focus on what they want to, what the outcome wants to be. It can be anything from game launch campaigns, employer branding, website build. So it does vary a bit depending on what the client needs. And then actually once it's approved, we put it into place, usually have different objectives. So priorities, start off with the first one, which is the main priority, and then move on to the next ones. And last thing is that since we're part of the GameOn team, it's sometimes we rope in the PR team and social media support. So anything the client needs, we get our brains together and just focus on what the client needs. So, yeah.
I love this idea, and when you told me that you will be joining the GameOn team, I was so happy for Sarah getting you on board and for you joining really great company. Sarah and I've been working together for the past actually 5 years, I think. And it's been a great ride as well. So I love your team, guys, and I love what you are doing. So keep up the great job.
Agreed. I was over the moon when I joined them. Honestly, it was yes, definitely.
So glad to hear. When you are looking at your career, is there anything particular, any special event or project you are working on you are particularly proud of?
So, I mean, something very recent. Basically, we had a new brand come to us, and they just launched the website. They're called DJan Studios, but it's like a different studio. It's like the Matrix of gaming, basically something that if players want something edgier, high volatile, like the different kind of games. So it was a bit a different brand to work with, different studio to work with. So really like put our minds together on how we're gonna show the branding, the strategy, and the website build around it, just to like to do justice to the brand. So yeah, I think that's something that stands out for the past months.
I love that. You kind of covered it, but if you look at all the different areas of marketing and B2B marketing, what you like to work the most on? Is it events or PR strategy or what would it be?
I think it has to be game launch campaign. So I mean, with Swint I did it a lot of the time, so I grew to love it. But now with GameOn as well, we do it quite often. So I just like literally trying to understand the features, the mechanics of the games. Like it's not just a 3x3 slot nowadays, so you need to just understand the game and then create the campaign around it. So if it's something innovative, just focus on selling the game and making it stand out on the like pool of different slots there are basically.
And you know how to do it very well. I love your campaigns across the whole Swint portfolio. So
I
really
grew
well
to love
done.
it, so.
Yeah. I made you to.
Exactly, I had to.
Okay, now looking at the future, is there anything particular coming from GameOn? Any projects you're excited about or something we can look forward to?
So I'm gonna be a bit biased in this question. So I mean, obviously, I'd love to continue working with different brands and different companies to like help them grow marketing-wise and commercially. But like the bias side of it is we're focusing on like a bit of a brand refresh for GameOn, new website. So it's not just a brand refresh, it's like the growth of GameOn. Like it's come so far, like it started off as PR and now it's like a full service marketing agency, social media, affiliate streamers. So it's like really showing the growth of GameOn. And alongside that, we're gonna introduce a new service as well, which basically helps companies actually make informed decisions and helps them make the decisions backed with data, basically. So if the interview comes out after the GameOn website is launched, check it out.
Love it. So a lot of things to look forward to. I love it. Very excited for GameOn and for you, Mich.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to our stand, and we will see each other very soon.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.